Good morning, YouTube. Yeah, I pounded out some videos yesterday, didn't I? First of all, please like, subscribe, and share. I pounded out some videos yesterday for you guys, right? Hopefully, y'all were up busy listening to them. Um, all right. I'm not going to be able to do a lot today. I have to help my wife. I don't know, she's teaching some kind of class or seminar or some shit. And I'm not like doing I'm not like speaking or doing anything. I gotta help her like set up and do stuff, right? You know what I mean? Okay. And I want to watch her do the thing anyway, right? So I won't be doing that today in these videos probably. um, I mean, unless there's a time where I got a bunch of slack time or something, I might sneak away somewhere and make one or something real quick. But since the last two videos were about Lucifer, I got more to say about him. You already know I do. And then I want to get back on track and tell you the aftermath and the police cover up. I got to tell you the police cover up and how that worked and how it led all the way over to to court and the whole thing, man. Okay, and how they strategically released terrible documentaries and things about him, right? Nicholas Godejohn before they pick a jury. This is how they do. And as the same as while gypsies I just want to point this out real quick. As gypsies in prison, what are they doing? Busy making little movies, building the narrative. She was just this little acted like a child, crammed in that little wheelchair, and her and her mother were you're just scamming away, and she was just a victim, didn't know what the hell. And her evil mother is just crazy. That's how they made it look, right? Get it right, get it all right, get it all right. Put it out right before and taint the jury pool. And while she's rotting away in prison, let's get this narrative right. So when the bitch gets out, we can put our plan into action because we owe her. That's how it works. Now, I was mainly the last two videos was on Lucifer, and I got a lot more to say about him too. We got a lot to cover on him. All right. But I just want to tell you guys something. I've tried to tell you all there is no rapture. The rapture thing is not going to happen, and the world is a lot worse going on than what you guys think right now. Most of you are probably in America or in some other Western country where maybe it's still all right. But I'm telling you, there is a worldwide famine going on. We've got Gaza, there's a famine. There's a war going on over there with Iran and all that shit in Israel. That's about to pop off, and America will be involved. We got shit going on with us in America and Venezuela. We got China and Taiwan any minute. We got Ukraine, and we got shit going on in Africa. Guys, there's wars all over the place. You shall hear of wars and rumors of wars all over the fucking place. There's famine. Look at you guys, they're lying to us about the numbers with the economy. Every single sector of the economy is fucked. The stock market looks good because that's fake. I've told you Lucifer and the fallen angels are the ones that set up the central banks. The Federal Reserve is our central bank. That is what that is. They don't even print currency. They don't have to even print currency anymore and feed it into the system. They put numbers in the computer. Wouldn't it be nice to pull up your banking app and just add fucking digits in there? Oh, let me add $10,000 just out of the fucking air. That is what they're doing now. Okay? And then and then the wealthy people that are, listen to me, I could go on and on about BlackRock, State Street, and the other one, BlackRock, State Street, Vanguard. Okay? That's all theirs too. Look into that. And then they buy enough. They're propping up the stock market. They're keeping it propped up and making it look big until they finally pull the rug on everybody. But that's a whole nother video, and I can't do that. What I want to tell you is things are far, far worse than everyone is noticing. Especially we're insulated here in America. We are deep in the tribulation. That's why there's certainly no pre-tribulation rapture, because we're deep into the fucking tribulation. And there's no mid-trib either. There isn't one until there's not a rapture, what they're trying to say. It's not until the very end when God is blowing this motherfucker up with fire as we're raptured out of here. Everybody that's here. I'm not saying me, I'm saying everybody that's here. Okay? At that time. All right. We are deep into the tribulation. And I'm going to tell you this now. And I can't tell you where I got it from. I cannot tell you where I got this information from. You can believe it or you don't have to believe it. But I'm telling you, the person / entity this information came. No. I'm just telling you. I'll tell you this, and you can believe it or you don't have to believe it. The tribulation has already begun. Okay? The war in Ukraine, that Russian-Ukraine thing, when that set off a whole lot of shit that you guys have no idea. How the sanctions against Russia did this and did this and did this and fucked everything up. That's what started the dollar collapsing. That's what tipped it off. These sanctions on Ukraine and the thing in Ukraine. Now, when did that start? It started, the special military operation began on February the 24th of 2022. Okay? Now, that was a Thursday. Now, bear with me. On Tuesday, February 22nd of 2022, I have been informed by one of the very best sources you could possibly have for what I'm going to tell you, that the tribulation began on what God refers to as that terrible Tuesday. That terrible Tuesday. It was indeed a Tuesday. February 22nd of 2022. In America, we write the day first. So it would be, we write the month first. So it would be 2/22/22. In the rest of the world, they put the day first, which makes sense. Day, month, year. It's a progression. Not here. So that means that terrible Tuesday, when the Lord God, our Father in heaven, spoke into existence the start of Armageddon, which, believe it or not, that little fucking skirmish there, the special military operation, has got everyone on sides and this and that, and we are indeed in World War III right now and have been. No one ever announces it's a world war. You don't speak of it as a world war until later down the line as history. Neither of the other two world wars, even though people declared wars on one another's countries and things of that nature, no one ever said, we're in World War I now, or we're in World War II now. But I'm telling you, we're in World War III now. The Lord God, our Father in heaven, spoke into existence the start of Armageddon and a worldwide famine. Those of you that know, you know. I don't know how he does it, but when God speaks something into existence, it's a fucking wrap. It may happen tomorrow. It may happen in 10 minutes. It may happen in fucking 30 years. But the ball is rolling. Okay? Now let's talk about when exactly the tribulation started. On that terrible Tuesday. Get it? Get it? The double, the play on that? Because it began exactly on day 1st, 22/2/22, at a very specific time, at 2:22 a.m., and on the 22nd second following that 22nd minute. In fact, on the 21st second, not in the tribulation. On the 22nd second, in the tribulation. So that terrible Tuesday, 22/2/22, at exactly 2:22 a.m. and on the 22nd second, all fucking twos all the way across on a Tuesday, Russian Federation time, began the tribulation. And I'll see you in the next video.